Here's a great look at an unmistakable venue. Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Tonight, we'll see the majority of two rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup. It's the LA Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Happy to welcome you to week 2 of 3 here in the preseason. Man, this is the week, Brock, where and his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go from LA. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Just ho-hum, more of the same production from Herbert in year 5. In fact, it was the cleanest football of his career, Kate. 23 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. But he's got to check that box of playoff wins. And that's not easy to do in this AFC.
Oh, he put everything he had into that. He's got it at the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Put money down. Get your money down. I put money down. On all of us.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Blake Corum now to return it. Massive hit, the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
There's a dive up the middle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams' 8-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
They give it to him again. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Dicker connects there. And they come away with some points on that series.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle Father Time.
Free up the middle, gets a breakaway. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Kyren Williams, the touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to lay in that haymaker.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game.
Rams 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Handoff now from the gun. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
33-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chargers.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it would be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
Plowing up the middle. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
First down, Chargers.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He's got Quentin Johnson, complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown.
The Chargers stretch their early lead to 9. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And here comes the Los Angeles Rams on offense for their next drive, Brock. And they are rocking their alternate midnight rivalry uniforms this week, referencing the building they play in as well as the city they call home. On 1st down, here's Stafford. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
That's good for the Rams. First down.
Stafford now off the play fake. Nakua's got it again. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43.
Stafford from the gun. Catch me on the right side by Nakua. He gets it forward a little to his 46. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
You want to see more. You want to see Saul practice slow you down. Your body gets like your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock, so high hopes again for this upcoming series. On first down, they'll run. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. This pass caught by Allen. And he'll get it up to the 27. Second and 3 now.
A gain of 15 brings up second down.
Herbert from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down.
And the Chargers first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's across midfield into Rams territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now Herbert to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Gain of 22 yards. First down, Chargers.
Herbert now. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
That's good.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's Herbert. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it looks like that will be Rams football.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Well, that run maintenance to move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Well, you can see he gets the ball and he sees a defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's going to have about 2. It's second down now.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Rams.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. This one's caught. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. That's one quarter done in our showdown of LA teams. The Chargers have an early lead. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and remind them, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up into the red zone and end zone. So when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Shotgun snap to Sanford. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams reduce the lead to just 4. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game.
17. Rams 14.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Darius Davis to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Chargers getting set. First and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Throwing on first is Herbert. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Herbert. Catch made. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and 4 coming up now. It's Herbert once more. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. goes ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Over the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo. The Rams are set to punt. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
To throw, Herbert has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win. We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force out 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyren Williams again. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Here's Williams to start the drive. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Making an even 10 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Another run for Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Play action now for Stafford. Go to the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he'll get it up to the 44. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
No run here with Blake take this down to the opposing 44. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A run with Williams. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
We pick the handoff now. Stafford finds his back. Kyron Williams. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Way more than you hate it, oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. From the cat by the dawn to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Williams now on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Going left side, Williams with it. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Stafford from the gun. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and long now for Stafford. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Rams in trouble on 4th and long.
For the Rams field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
In return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Still 10 to go, 2nd down now from the 23.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Escapes out to the left. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 52 yards. First down, Chargers.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Kimani Vidal. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Chargers, first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second.
Gain of 2. Brings up second.
To the air this time. Herbert.
At the 8-yard line.
And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Less than ideal. 3rd and 8 here.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains in this half.
And it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try.
For the Chargers.
Be around a 33-yarder for him.
A 33-yard.
Dicker connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Chargers 20.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good, to get into that rhythm, and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Corum now on the return. Making some progress here. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
That's good for our Rams. First down.
1st and 10, here's Stafford. McCool's got it again. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock.
At the 49.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Stafford. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
The final throw before the break. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these 2 squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the 3rd. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Garoppolo. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
His pass.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Out of bounds at the 31.
Out of the gun. Here's Garoppolo. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Third and long, Garoppolo. Going him again. He goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
The Rams are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's the backup. First throw. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Chargers.
To the air, Lance. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the Rams' 35-yard line.
Here's Vidal on the give. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
A 55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Garoppolo off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Shotgun snap. Here's Garoppolo. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Incomplete. Sets up a third down and 18.
They motion a receiver left. Third and long for him here. Setting up the screen here for Corum. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw, it's Lance. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Again to throw on second. Finds him over the middle. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up third.
He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
2 yards on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Running with Vidal out of the gun. Keeps away from one. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd
Another
and
run
4.
for Vidal. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak kick. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
The Rams take over.
Out come the Rams on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. I'll start on the ground, Corum. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd down run by Corum. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
James. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Ooh, puts some air under this one, right side. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Interference. Offense.
Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 40.
Now it's Lance. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
For Trey Harris. Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 10.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
The Rams headed out to the field now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. They're going to run on 1st down with Corum. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Garoppolo. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
The Rams, 1st down.
They send a receiver in motion right.
At the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Fires right away, but incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing here, Garoppolo. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Garoppolo setting up to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will mark his fifth kick of the night. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
That one's complete over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. They need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches.
It's second and inches at the 27-yard line.
Now he takes it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a first.
11 on the play. First down, the Chargers.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the shotgun, a give to Vidal. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful. You just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Complete out to the right. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
No throw, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
And the Chargers first down.
The middle, Vidal. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
It's a gain of 6.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on third and inches. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of a yard. First down, the Chargers.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. There's a give to Vidal. And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 29-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Offense is set. This is second and 2. They stay on the ground with Vidal. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down, Los Angeles.
Vidal trying this up the gut. The bounce outside yields a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up second down.
Down by Alexander Johnson. A 3-yard
Takes the handoff. Now to throw.
Second and 7.
On it quick, and they bring it down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw.
The Chargers
He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got a man. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. With the defensive speed in today's league, gosh, you're just taking a risk anytime you throw it short of the end zone.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Garoppolo. He's going to tuck it and run.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Rams.
Going on first, Garoppolo. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Finds him on the slant. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and
On 3rd down, Garoppolo. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Their punter making his way out now. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. First down, play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
6 yards.
Even if this QB knew from the very get-go somebody be waiting for him, there's no chance he was going to salvage that play. I'd be surprised if he even got a second to look upfield before he was greeted with the big old open arms for an easy sack.
In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And it looks like that'll be Rams football.
You know, King, defenders today are top. Don't just look at the sack. Look at the sack and the fumble. It's becoming hard for him, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
The Rams set to go on offense once more. talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for him. Chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Looking, Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they've made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams trim the deficit down to 5.
Rams 24.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chargers take
Now
over
LA
first
gets its offense all set to go.
27
And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Set it down for him at the 38.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chargers.
To the air, Lance. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now, they need 7. Now it's Vidal. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
And air it out on 3rd. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Wow, beautiful punt there. They had them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
They set up the screen. It's Smith. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Garoppolo. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and
Give up the middle to Corum.
22-yard line.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
7-yard gain. That's good for the Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard
Line
line.
and set. Here we go. 1st down. Garoppolo off the play fake.